Okay, so we got a little shopping to do. Oh, Cassandra, you are such a difficult woman. But I shall win your heart and show you that I am the ideal man for you. Alright, so we have to go to a couple places. Let's go to one of the vendors here in Redcliffe and see if we can get a book. Obviously, we're not going to take Cassandra with us. Whatever. I'm just going to see if I can get a book. And then I'll have to go to Val Royeaux for the other two items. Plus, we got to go see Josephine in Val Royeaux anyway, so we can do, I guess, 3 things while we're there. But we might as well go here first. Just laughing about the whole thing with Cassandra, how, you know, you find out that she wants the ideal of flowers, poetry, and candles, and you're like, thank you. It's like, just make it so simple. You just give us a list. You know, us guys, we want it simple. We want a list. Like, okay, you want this, 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 this. Okay, fine, good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get those things on the list, and I'll be right back to sweep you off your feet like you wanted me to. That's how us guys like it, women. We want it simple. We want it as a list. We want you to spell it out for us like Cassandra did just now. Makes things so much easier. Here we go.
Back again, eh? Wish I could sell you some books. Wish I could sell
you have a whole
books. Sod it all.
You literally have 3 shelves or bookshelves right behind you filled with books. And you're saying, "Man, I wish I could sell you some books." You have books. You have, let's see. Look at those. 2.5 filled bookshelves right behind you. You have books all over your desk. What are you talking about? You have books.
You're a bookseller?
Normally, yes.
A dwarf that sells books? I've never heard of such a thing.
Funny. Thought I'd come here and try my luck selling books and scholarly crap to all the mages crowded hereabouts. Naturally, they've all up and vanished like a fart in a cavern.
A fart in a cavern?
If I just had any of my stock. What a mess.
Ah, the dialogue in this game.
So, what happened exactly?
Surfacers happened. It took all my coin for bribes just to find out the damn Templars ambushed my wagon before it got here.
Templars.
Supplies to the robes. So it's out there, but who knows where.
Any books of poetry in your wagon?
Sure. Mages love that stuff. Fat lot of good it does me now.
Find the dwarven bookseller's missing caravan. Okay, let's see. Where is that? Ah, it's over here. Okay, let's go to this camp over here. We may have to do some battling. I got 2 rogues and 2 mages. Perhaps I'll switch out a couple of people. Get a party more suited for fighting. More better able to handle a fight.
Inquisitor.
A fight. Alright, let's see. Let's have Dorian. Let's have Iron Bull. And let's have Blackwall. Here we go. Alright. Onward! Hold on. What? You didn't whistle? Oh, there you go. There it is. It was a very delayed whistle. By the way, you may notice my Dracolisk is colored differently. That's because I went ahead to the horse trainer's merchandise, and I got another Dracolisk just to see what the differences were, and they're basically just color schemes. So are they worth the amount of gold that you spend to get them? Not really. Not unless you really care about skins and color schemes like, oh, I like a Dracolisk or I like a horse or a heart or whatever, but I want them to be colored differently. So you can get them at different colors and stuff, but you have to really ask yourself, is it worth the gold to pay for it? Now, I at the time had over 31,000 gold, so it wasn't that much. I mean, it was like, maybe the most expensive was like 2,000 gold or something like that. So it's not that big of a deal. but there are other things you could spend your gold on that are probably more worth your time. So I would say it's probably not that good of an idea to waste your gold on mounts or purchasing mounts, because it's not really going to be that much of a difference. I mean, there's no there's like, for example, I would like to, if they're like different perks or bonuses for different mounts. Like if you got this Dracolisk, well, you can stay on it longer, or it's even faster. You know, stuff like that. But there are no differences between the mounts, so it's really a waste, really. But that's what I'm here for, to let you guys, so that I can do it, so that you guys don't have to. Whoa, the sound is all... There we go. The sound was all delayed there. Okay. Good job with the fire there. Ah, poetry book. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now to Val Royaux. Oh wait, what's this? Oh yeah, that's right, the temple thing. Aha. Flowers. And the other one was search the stores for candles. Alright. Oh, I guess it's over here. Alright, let's go to this one. To Val Royaux. Once I have what I need, I shall be able to sweep Cassandra off her feet. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of an interesting situation, kind of similar to, if you saw my Mass Effect playthrough, how my shepherd was kind of torn between Ashley and Liara, because he really liked, in fact, he loved both of them, and it was hard for him to choose. They were both different. Now, in that situation, he went for Liara, whereas this one, I guess you could say that, it's going to be the opposite. I don't know if you could really compare Liara and Ashley to Josephine and Cassandra, but in this case, this dwarf has kind of fallen a little more for Cassandra than Josephine, even though he thinks Josephine is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Aha, the most romantic candle in Thetis. Perfect. Wait, hold on. Did I have anything to sell? I had 12 things in my inventory. Do I have any junk in there? Yeah. I had a couple things here. Oh, some modules and stuff. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll just hold on to those. Alright, let's go talk to the gardener about flowers. And then we'll see what we can do about Josephine's quest.
No mistaking an order from the Emperor. The Winter Palace assaulted. Duchess Floria
Ooh, the gossip spreading around about the Winter Palace. Oh, did you hear about what happened at the Winter Palace? Oh, my goodness, how it was so dreadful.
Know this.
Oh, hello?
There is
Read
but
what?
one truth.
Oh,
All things are
okay.
known to our
I didn't...
Maker,
Hold on, are there any more plaques around here I haven't looked at yet?
and he
I
shall
thought I had read...
judge
Oh,
their
my goodness,
lives.
there are. Wow, there are actually some plaques and stuff I actually did not read the last time I was here. I'm a little surprised by that. Well, anyway. Madam?
By the Maker, it's the Inquisitor himself.
Yes, it's me.
Would you care for a bouquet of flowers, Your Worship?
Oh,
The
thank
roses
you.
are
I'd be
exceptional
delighted.
this season.
You sell flowers?
You sell flowers, I take it?
Oh, I don't sell them so much as I grow them.
Oh.
For the halls of the Winter Palace.
You grow them yourself?
Empress Celine does so love the pink daisies.
Oh, does she
They're
now?
quite difficult to cultivate. But I don't think they'd begrudge a few flowers for the Herald of Andraste. It can be our little secret.
Oh, I'm so good at keeping secrets. Get flowers for Cassandra.
I was looking for some flowers, in fact.
Indeed. For what occasion, if I may ask?
For a lady friend.
Yes.
Oh, no, simple wild flowers for you.
Oh?
I have just the thing. I'll send them to Skyhold, in fact. Rare beauties your lady will adore.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Romance Cassandra. Well, we'll do that when we get back. But for now, let's help out Josephine.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Poivers invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I
Ooh.
pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
All right, let's go see him.
Lead the way.
To his mansion. Ooh, how fancy. Just seems my dwarf is a little out of place with all these fancy mansions and all, you know, all the costumes and the decorations of Val Royeaux and Olay. It's like, ooh, so fancy and proper. It's like, well, fancy schmancy. And here's my smuggler, former Carter dwarf, just kind of like, okay. Yeah, this is something. Not sure if this is a place where I feel like I belong, where I fit in. Although his armor, I mean, right now it looks like it's gold. Look at that, I didn't notice that before. It looks kind of golden. Although it's, from here, compared to, if you stand next to Josephine, she's more golden, whereas he's more like copper.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Uh-huh. And this seems dangerous for you.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Val Royeaux.
Oh.
Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messenger seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
The League of Assassins? Oh no, Ra's al Ghul!
A copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
You don't seem surprised by this.
Overly complicated assassination plots are part of Orlesian politics, I take it.
You saw them firsthand at Alam-Shiral, Inquisitor.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquet.
The Du
But the
Paraquets!
Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Huh.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
Whoa!
How can a family
What?
try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets
That's a
were
century-old
allies.
contract?
They drove the Montiliers from Val Royeaux.
Man,
This
that is a
contract
long
was
time to
drawn
hold
up
a
over 100
grudge.
years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Huh.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But this contract is ancient. I mean, how is this piece of paper even still in good condition? I mean, shouldn't it be like decaying, or you know, or have you just been keeping it out of the light?
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary. By its standards.
Huh. I see. So what's the plan, Josephine?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
Huh.
That will take time, Lady Montier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed.
Yeah.
But not to have said you'd heard rumors at best.
Yeah, how would you know?
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets.
You speak as if you're representing them. Wait, are
this
you
is
actually a
your
part of them?
Even an assassin's word is his bond.
He's one of the assassins! Was there even ever a Comte?
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montile's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
Huh. Did you kill the real Comte?
I'm guessing the actual Comte Boisvert met with a fatal accident.
Comte Boisvert slumbers in a nearby closet.
Oh.
Nothing more.
He's...
The contract on Lady Montile's
Knocked
life
him out.
is so unusual. We felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
Really?
It is appreciated,
A courtesy.
monsieur.
I
Your
guess these
idea
assassins have a
to seek out
code.
the Du Paraquet to revoke our order
A code of
is,
conduct.
An interesting one. I wish you luck.
Huh. Really, you don't want to fulfill the contract.
I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
So why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
Even an assassination
and the guild's
contract.
reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Huh.
Thank you, Willie. May we conclude with my departure?
Attack the assassin, let the Comte go unharmed. Well, he was very polite, you know, and this was, you know, he didn't threaten us or anything. He's merely like, look, if things don't get worked out, I'm afraid that we'll just have no choice but to carry out with the contract. I mean, after all, our reputation would be at stake. You know, it's our duty. Otherwise, we would not be able to be as well known and well renowned amongst everybody else about fulfilling contracts as we usually are. But we're going to give you a heads up to possibly remedy it, you know, fix it, prevent us from being able to carry it out. I hope you understand. So he was very nice and very forthcoming and polite about it, so yeah, you can go.
Go, then.
Good day, your worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Huh. I wonder if what Josephine wants to do can actually be pulled off.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
Where'd you guys...
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold.
Where did you guys
Feel
come from?
safer with the castle's walls around me.
You guys just came out and we're like, did we miss
Do you
something?
hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Poivert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
He doesn't want us to break it open to let him out. He's like, no, it's way too valuable. She's like, okay, fine. A locksmith, then fine. He's like, okay, yeah. Just to make sure he doesn't break it. Well, that certainly was interesting. Is there anything in here? No, nothing at all. Alright. Ooh, it's immediately going to take us back to Skyhold. Well, it's alright. We can now get to work on not only helping out Josephine, but also trying to carry out our romance of Cassandra. Oh, I am such a romantic, both me and my dwarf. Neeximus was a romantic with Liliana, and Thorix is just as much of a romantic with Cassandra. Alright. Before we help out with Josephine, let's just go ahead and get to work on it. Let's just go ahead and try and carry it out. Oh, Cassandra.
I cannot stop thinking of our earlier discussion. You don't actually intend to go through with courting me, do you?
Oh. Of course I do.
I said I would. And I will.
I believe you. Yet,
You don't sound like you believe me.
it wasn't a challenge, my lord. You needn't do it simply because I suggested you could not.
I'm not. Ooh. I like a challenge.
I happen to like a challenge.
You enjoy making things complicated, don't
Not
you?
Not really. Ooh. Ooh. About the tranquil cure.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages
Then
who
what
were
is
once
it?
tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
They deserve that chance.
There are so many tranquil. They deserve a chance to heal.
Yeah.
I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
Good. Hold on a second.
That's enough for now.
Alright. let me save. Let me save. I just want to, don't want to mess this up. Because it's possible I'm going to have to edit this. After I finish recording, I'm going to have to edit it.
What do you need, my friend?
Can we speak privately?
I'd like to speak with you. In private.
Oh? How private?
Very.
There's a grove just outside of Skyhold. Meet me there.
If you're certain.
I am. Trust me.
Oh, you completed the quest! Oh my. The candles lighting the way at night.
On aching branch do blossoms grow. The wind a hallowed breath.
Such a poet.
It carries the scent of honeysuckle, sweet as the lover's kiss.
Ooh.
It brings the promise of more tomorrows, of sighs and whispered bliss.
Yes, with the hands everywhere like he's doing Shakespeare.
You can't be serious.
What? This is what you wanted.
As I recall, your list was very specific.
Yes.
And that
Very.
is the poem you chose?
You are so picky.
Oh, so the list is more detailed than I thought.
Carmenum the Amatus. I thought this one was banned.
Whoa.
His lips
A banned
and mine
poem?
speak words not voiced. A prayer. Which
Oh,
travels
my.
down my spine like flames that shatter night.
Oh, I think I know why it's banned.
His eyes reflect the heaven stars, the Maker's light. My body opens, filled and blessed, my spirit there.
Oh my.
Not merely housed in flesh, but brought to life.
Whoa.
Shall we read another?
Hello. I'm just kidding. Alright, so if you're seeing this, I may have edited out the next section there because let's just say there was a bit of flesh, courtesy of Cassandra. Basically, what they said during that, it lasted a few seconds, but I'd rather not get any indecency claims. So basically, they just kind of talked about how she said, people are going to say that when they talk about us, in the history books, they're going to say that I may have been persuaded by a dwarven madman or whatever, and, things like that. And he said, well, I don't care about what they say. What do you think? And she said, well, I think you're a faithful man. I think you were sent by the Maker, and I think that you are wonderful. I've only loved one other man in my life. He was a mage. And he died at the conclave. I won't let Corypheus take you away from me. Then I had the option to tell her that I love her, and she said, tonight I believe you. And yeah, and that was pretty much it. Then they wanted to embrace each other for the night. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna, I probably had to edit that out. Yeah, I'm probably going to. Rather than just put an age restriction on there, rather not get any possible indecency claims. I'm sure you can find other videos on that. Unfortunately, I don't really have the best kind of editing software, so rather than, I haven't learned how to be able to, put, censor blocks on top of my clips or whatever. All I can really do with my software at this point is just be able to, cut out little parts of clips. So I'm probably going to cut that out after I finish recording this. And but that's basically all that happened, was that they had that nice little very conversation there. Just it's a shame that I can't show it or don't want to show it because of the flesh. But anyway, yeah, they're pretty much their romance is pretty much in the books now. In fact,
You are quite distracting,
Oh, am I? Care to spend some time together?
I was hoping we could spend some time together.
With you? Always.
Aww. She is such a romantic now. I've melted her heart. So sweet. Well, they did say that the romances would be very tasteful, you know. That it wouldn't be like, hey, it's you know, sex and nudity just for the heck of it. Now that if there was, it would be in a very tasteful manner, which is very typical of BioWare. You know, that's usually how it's pretty much always been when it comes to the romances in BioWare. All right, so
Inquisitor.
up next, why don't we go check in with Josephine and see what we can do about these assassins coming after her family.
We're at the center of everything. Business is good. Could be better.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
Josephine, you had no idea.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me.
It's a century-old
I've tracked
contract.
down the last two
Josephine, come
parakeets.
on.
If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
Now,
It's
Liana.
like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
That
Liliana,
sounds very
please.
fast and
I
effective.
want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
You know what? I'm sorry, Josephine, but Liliana has a point.
If destroying the original contract will satisfy the guild, I say we do it.
But I'm sure my plan will work, Inquisitor.
Whatever happens, I'll assign you more guards. The House of Repose won't be idle long.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the Duparaquets will solve this.
Do they even deserve that?
First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Dispatch Liliana's assassins. Speak with Josephine about the next move.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Tell me about the Duparaquets.
Why did the Duparaquets hate the Montiliers so much they set up a permanent assassination watch?
A Montilier and a Duparaquet fell in love.
Oh, Romeo
The
and
young
Juliet.
couple, pledged elsewhere, attempted to elope. The whole thing ended so violently, it's a wonder any survived.
Huh.
It's fortunate the Duparaquet's descendants hold no grudges.
How do you know that?
What if the Duparaquets refuse to aid you?
I've already contacted the Duparaquets, Inquisitor. They're ready to help us. It
Really?
will be a long road, but a lordship is a chance to restore a proud lineage to their heirs. Besides, I've promised them a heavy bag of coin once this is over.
Can the contract be annulled?
Are you sure the House of Repose will forget this assassin contract on a farmer's signature?
It's perfectly legal. In Val Royaux's noble circles, a written word is a bond. Besides, the guild would never risk being so unspeakably crass.
Huh, are you serious?
These assassins are afraid of being seen as impolite.
Oh,
Breaking one's
legions.
public oath or bond implies a certain poverty in Orlais.
Oh my
A
gosh.
common merchant may lack the resources or manners to fulfill a debt, but among the guilds, it would be shameful.
I miss Ferelden. We are doing so much more with Orlais in this game compared to, you know, like, I mean, we did get the majority of dealing with Ferelden in Origin, so I guess, like, hey, you had Ferelden all that time, now it's time to deal with Orlais. I think I prefer Ferelden. How did peasants become nobles?
How exactly does one turn farmers into members of the upper classes?
There are procedures for granting honored citizens of the Empire the title of Lord or Lady. Very long procedures. And so much paperwork. I've called in a substantial number of favors just to cut through half of it.
Huh. Goodbye.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
I'm guessing it's an operation Or do I have to go talk to Leliana about it? Let's take a look and find out. Destroying House of Repose's contract. So it is an operation, but I've already got Leliana doing something else. Was it this? Nope, nope, not that. Yeah, this here. I gotta wait another hour and 45 minutes before I can send her to do that. And Josephine is doing this, and that's gonna take an hour and 55. So, if I want to send the assassins, I can't do that until I let some time pass by. Or I could just talk to her about what the next move will be. Let's save and find out what the next move is.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Du Paraquets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Du Paraquets as lords.
So now that's an operation. Huh. Find a sponsor for the Du Paraquets operation available. Operation! Operations, operations, operations. And I can still send out the assassins if I want to. Obtain the heart of the Snowy Wyvern. I believe I know exactly where that is. It's very close to a camp, I believe. Aha! It's over here. That's not where one of my camps is, I guess. Apparently. It's right here. Can I just quickly go from there to there? Let's try. Let's have Vivienne come with us. Let's bring Iron Bull and... Oh my goodness! Look at Cassandra's card. That's changed. I've heard some people compare Cassandra to Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones. You could find it very kind of interesting comparison that you could say Cassandra is like Brienne, but also that my dwarf is like Tyrion. Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. Okay, so can I... maybe not. Hold on. No, it looks like I'd have to leave and then go around. So I have to go to this camp here and then make my way over there. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to do that off camera when I think about it. My gosh, the sound effects are getting really delayed. We just had another patch for this game and it's still acting up. By the way, I don't know what the deal is with this side quest here. Give the ring to Commander Jahan. I cannot figure out how to get to this area over here. There is no way I checked over here. There's like a big rock thing. If I try and go across the water over here, apparently it's too deep and I drown. It says, nope, you can't go that way. So, and there's no way. I've checked all along this shoreline. There is no way for me to be able to get over there. I cannot figure out how to do it. If any of you know how to get to this, let me know in the comments, because I cannot figure out how to do it. And as you can see, I still have quite a few side quests in this area, but that's kind of something to do off camera if you want to level up more, things like that. Ocularums, if I actually want to go searching for the shards. But I've actually opened up a few of the doors, and all I found is that you can get like buffs, like resistances, and it's really not worth it. At least I don't think it is, other than if you want to get the trophy for it, which I have not, which is something I would do on my own time, like off camera. So when we come back, I'll probably have gotten the heart of the Snowy Wyvern, and then we will give that to Vivienne, and I don't know, we'll figure out what to do from there. What else? I may also go do this. Come to map. That's right. It's over here. Oh, that's right. It's down here. That's right. That's right. Because, yeah, I went ahead and tried to open up this area some more, getting the camps and some strongholds. I got to take over the keep down here. There's a quarry. Destroy Ishmael. Look at this. This is great. Destroy Ishmael. And the quest is called Call Me Ishmael. That is wonderful. So I got to claim the keep of the Inquisition. So, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to do. So, yeah, I'll probably do a couple of those things off camera while we also wait for Leliana and Josephine to finish up the quest, so I can then do one of those things there. And at some point soon, we're going to probably be doing the next main quest here, which is help out Hawk and Stroud stop the Grey Wardens from doing this whole thing with the blood magic ritual to get the demon army for Corypheus. We'll do that pretty soon, so stay tuned.